Hello, 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 beasties. Welcome to the lair. How is everybody doing on this fine day? Everyone have a good day? What did you do? How was your day? Tell me all about it. I've missed everybody. Croc, how was your day?
Yeah, actually, my day wasn't too bad. We actually got some work done in the kitchen. Some,
Cool.
not as much as I wanted to, but some.
Okay. Anything else? You had fun?
Mm,
You had a good day?
yeah, that small victories at this point.
Oh, I know that feeling. So, okay. Let me say hi to everybody before we get into this one. Hello, lovely Mayor Wrench. Opal. Well, hi, Croc, you're here. Hey, Nancy, Sanji, Ron. I'm sorry you're in pain, honey. I know the feeling. I hate weather changing. I'm sorry I'm interfering with your work for the wife piles, but hopefully you find this amusing. Hi, Parson. 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 I know you know exactly what I'm going to lose my shit over. I bet you can predict exactly what I'm going to lose my shit over in this stream based on the name. That's why we love you, Parson. Hey, Bone. Yeah, no, Bone, Bone. It's accurate. It is, Bone. You're gonna get to hear all about it. I was enlightened today. Apparently, I have my beasties, and none of you told me I can't do my job, and I need a man to do it for me. Croc, in the 2 years we've been friends, have you not told me that I need a man to do my job and protect me?
Because you don't.
Yeah, shit. Not what everyone else seems to think, but okay, cool.
Those people can think what they want. They're wrong.
I think people need a little bit of a recalibration. Hey, Erica, Erica, you too. I bet you also know exactly what I'm going to lose my shit over. Exactly, because you were in that same life too. Parson, you are right, buddy. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy Lord, because I'm in a spicy mood. I'm spicy. Mayor, hey, Sandy, my love. Mayor Wrench, you know what? I'm going to need you to go to Katie Zed's chat. Katie Zed's chat will gladly tell you how a woman can't do my job, and that you can find a man there that'll protect you and do that for you. Just head on over to Katie Zed's channel, to that chat. Shit, go back, to Katie Zed's channel today. Go watch that live stream and um yeah, find out why women need to stay home like in the 1950s. Yeah, I'm a little perturbed. Can you tell? Can you? Hey, Erica. Erica, a whole bunch of people in the chat, and Kate, when I was talking, Katie said to me, "What made me think I had to work like that?" Oh, hell no, we're not questioning why I did my job, when I did my job, and how. Oh, she removes the lives. That's okay. I I'm going to address everything from that stream right here. I have the video, and Parson, I have the video of the other event that you very sweetly sent me. Thank you very much. We'll cover that one too. But I am not a happy person. So we're going to deal with this. Because no. What I'm going to need is for people that don't own a uterus to shut the fuck up about telling me what I can and can't do. I'm just saying. So, oh yeah, see, Alan, I've seen that too. I saw that video. I was talking to Erica this morning and messaged K4 about it too.
I
Um,
know what I forgot to do.
but
Oh,
no, see, Alan, this is funny. We're gonna get into this one. So, what we are going to do first is we are going to watch the video, all right? And this is a video of a pregnant police officer. So we're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna address the stupidity, because, well, in all honesty, I absolutely detest people trying to tell me how my gender affects my ability to do a job. Now, don't get this twisted. I am not saying every single female on this planet is capable of doing this job, but neither is every single male. I pass
Or
the
any particular,
absolute
or
same.
any particular job. You can't go and make general statements that apply to everyone because all people are different.
Right. So here's the thing, you can't make blanket statements, but I can tell you for a fact, when I showed up to SWAT tryouts, I ran the same distance, I did the same number of pull-ups, I did the same number of push-ups, and I had to buddy drag and carry some big ass SWAT cop who, weighed double what I did easily. Because I
But
can tell you, in 16 years of my job, in 16 years, I never once had somebody look at me on a call and go, "Oh, I have to walk. I can't run away from her because it's a girl. I'm going to take it easy on her because it's a girl." Because everyone always says, "Oh, I'm sure that you had to, like, in the military they have the PFT for women and the PFT for men, different standards. That's the only reason you made it." No, SWAT has one standard. They don't care about age. They don't care about your gender. One.
they care about whether or
One.
not you can actually pull somebody out of potential wreckage or whatever.
One standard. Because
Well,
nobody is. Croc, I've got this. Just give me a minute, please. Thank you. One standard. Because nobody is not going to shoot me because I'm a girl. Quite the contrary. Quite the contrary. Generally, people would look at all of us on a C and go, "I'm going after her because I think she's going to be the easiest one to take." Hold on. My fellow female who shouldn't have ever been allowed to do her job as an animal control officer because women can't do that job. How are
I
you?
know it's a hard, you know. I got a link that there was a stream. Evidently I was napping when my YouTube notification went off.
Mayor,
Yeah, I admit it.
I
I
know
am a
people that
female
can't.
that worked in a man's world, and whatever. At least
that's
I didn't get bit.
Mm.
Not
See,
by a dog, at
and
least.
Bones CK is right. I've seen awful dashcam videos what happens when there's a female officer. Yeah, they don't take it easy. In general, on calls, they would look at all the dudes and look at me and go, I'm going through the girl. I'm going through the one that looks little. But if you talk to any of the guys I worked with, they will tell you that's probably the dumbest thing you can do. Because the reality of it is, if I am there in the same uniform, the same or better weapons, I had to qualify the same.
Yep.
So, do you want a 250-pound dude who their weight and size is why they're able to do some of it? Or are you going to go up against the little one that can kick crap out of a 250-pound dude? No, you're going to go with the little one because she's a girl? Cool. Game on. I can tell you it doesn't end well. It does not end well. So we're going to watch this video that brought this whole thing to light. And then we're going to talk about it. And guys, you're going to get to see something very few people ever do. A picture of me pregnant.
But you were beautiful pregnant, so that's okay.
I am the world's worst pregnant person. But here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. 1,000%.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Ron. Hey, Mayor.
Guys. Okay, we're going to go with that one. Let me get us back to where we need to be. Make sure that I'm not on hamster speed. Okay.
No, you're good.
Okay, guys, let's watch this, and we're gonna look at why apparently what kicked off this whole piss off Loki day. This is from New Mexico Body Cam. Everybody go follow them. Thank you, New Mexico Body Cam, for posting shit. Hey, Cynthia. Why do I not have sound? Hold
It
on.
may not be sound best for that part.
I know it does have sound. Let me make sure my bottom is checked. The thing is checked. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. The sound might take a minute to cut in, I guess. Okay, so we have the female officer who is following in a police pursuit. Okay, the audio starts in 40 seconds. Loki, just wait a minute. I'll come up and tell you. So this officer is driving. There's the erratic driver. So they're going to whip a bitch and flip themselves around. And now we're going to go, code 3 and light it up. I don't know why they're doing donuts, but okay. Oh, because he did one. Okay, yeah, you go head on into it. Okay, sir. Sir, the road's straight. Sir.
You're not in London.
Sir.
You're drunk.
Okay, here we go.
In my location, I'm gonna be going south. We're almost to I-25. If somebody can set up some spikes right there. He's on the opposite lane of travel right now. He is all over the roadway. Yeah, at the 307.
To the interstate from 63 south on the 95 area, 10-3.
Okay.
Yeah, 10-4. We're coming.
I'm gonna interject real quick first. I already see one problem with this. That is, she does not have her lights and sirens activated during the pursuit. Legally, as soon as you're in pursuit or officially, you need to be running code because she's not driving the speed limit, and her lights and sirens, aka visual and auditory warnings, must be going. It's a law in every state. So that annoys me. Especially since when you're pursuing somebody, if they don't see the visual and auditory warnings, they can try to argue they didn't know you were there. So you have to go code 3 and light it up. But let's continue.
Coming up to the 307. I'll let you know if he goes north or south.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll let him know. You have to call out every police pursuit. I'm going east, left on whatever, right on whatever. You call out every cross.
He's going
Passing
down
whatever road.
Caballo lane, and he's turning around. He's trying to. He's trying to ram me off the road. He just crashed me.
Okay, he
He's
just
trying
crashed you.
to,
That's not
he's
good
trying
words,
to get
but
me to
okay.
pull over. He just rammed me.
So she's not calling out the pursuit, and her radio etiquette's awful.
Vehicle just ran you. Let's take a better.
You're still driving just fine.
10-4. He's
Maybe
right
if you had your
behind me.
lights
He
and
just
sirens
rammed
on.
me. He pulled out to the side of the road. He is turning around now. Please let Santa Fe Regional know. I think he's going to try to go back to the house. He's driving all over the road.
She may have her lights on.
She doesn't. You'd be able to see them. They reflect. You would see them reflecting off the other cars, the signs, or her hood. And you'd hear the siren. It's illegal to operate one without the other. They must both be operated.
I'm passing Caballo.
You can only turn off your auditories
north
if the vehicle
on
stops.
63. We're coming up
You
on
can
the
leave the visuals on.
While
While the vehicle's in motion, both
He's
auditory
in the
and
opposite
visuals
lane
are
of
required.
travel right now. Should I try to?
Should I try to what? You have awful radio etiquette.
Literally an opposite lane.
Nobody needs to know literally whatever. Going southbound, call out your cross.
Hit him and we can contain the vehicle. He's in opposite lane of travel right now. He's putting other people in danger.
Stop telling. They know he's putting other people in danger. Like radio etiquette. Call out your crosses. Call out your speed. Call out your direction. That's
10-4,
it.
looks like he's gonna try. He's slowing down. He's gonna take.
We don't need a
Old
narrative.
Denver Highway. 10-4, he's not gonna take Old Denver Highway. He has a tire iron. Bellini, stop.
You threw a tire iron at the police
146
car,
income. He has.
and you
There's
just.
a biker. No, he just.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why are you shrieking like a.
Get off the road. Hey, get off the road. He's dangerous. Get off the road.
1320.
146 income. He is still driving down 63. We're going towards into
For the love
Pybos.
of God,
He
you
attempted
idiot.
to hit a person on a bike. 146 income. There are more people on the bikes. I'm gonna hit him. Head on.
You're a dipshit.
146 income. He's still going. He's crashing my vehicle intentionally as well.
They can hear you,
We're
idiot.
here on the two. He's on foot. 146 income. He's running at me. Stop!
Oh my God, this lady's voice is so high pitched and irritating.
I'm gonna fucking take you, dude. Stop! 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 Stop!
This is officially the dumbest thing I've seen.
Stop! Stop!
This might be one of the dumbest
Don't
things
let
I've
him
ever
get in!
seen.
Stop! 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 Don't fucking do it!
Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out.
Thank you.
Cut it out.
You gotta
Stop,
work on your
stop,
triangle
stop.
choke, my man.
He's trying to stop.
My man,
No,
you gotta
he's
work on
trying
that
to
triangle choke. Just tase him.
Motherfucker.
Tase him. What is the problem here?
I'm gonna
Oh, here we go for the arm bar.
Yes, sir.
My man's got nice
Yes, sir.
technique
I'm
with the
gonna
arm
fucking
bars.
Cut it out, cut it the fuck out. Yes, sir. Cut it out.
Cross your ankles, my man.
What's your
Cut it out.
problem? Stop resisting.
Cut it the fuck out. Just
My
let it
man,
go.
just cross your ankles during the arm bar.
Yes, back the fuck
My man,
up.
you gotta cross your ankles for a better arm bar.
Turn.
Cut it out.
My dude, we need to work at your technique.
No.
I'm gonna fucking tase you.
Cut
Stop.
it out.
Stop.
You're dropping everything.
I'm gonna fucking tase you.
Is the bystander literally handcuffing this man for her? Oh, you kick me in the head. I'm knocking you out if I'm that dude.
Stop trying to bite me.
Yo, this is your job.
146, I got 1 male detained. We're on 63.
You don't have a male
That's
detained. The
the two.
bystander has a male
This
detained.
shit, dog. I swear.
Hold up, I need to. Hold up, I need to.
Fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Just tase
You
him.
guys are fucked.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Hold up.
Tase
You guys
him.
are fucked. My girlfriend didn't take me for help.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you trying to get me
Shut
some up! You made that bike get hurt.
Yes,
I
thank you.
told you it's gonna go out there. Shut up.
Shut up.
Keep
Keep my unit. Punching it. Shut up.
The
I
fight.
checked him for weapons. Hold up. Yeah, I'm pregnant. So I need to. I need to guess.
Okay. That's all I need to see of that one. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go into this. So first, let me see what questions people had, because this person's a fucking dumbass. Beneficial for bystanders to have lights and signs. I mean, it is beneficial for the bystanders and people on a bike. See, Alan, she may have had the lights on, so traffic around her seems to be pulled over. No, she doesn't. You'd be able to see the reflection they reflect. And Bone CK, maybe if you had the sirens on the bikes, wouldn't be on the shoulder. Right. Correct. You must have visual and auditory warnings anytime. She does not have the auditory warning, and you can see from the signs around her, the other vehicles, my reds and blues, they reflect. You can see them. Bone CK, more of a cuddle than a choke. Yeah, my man, I mean, he's got, God bless her, she didn't panic from the start. Hold on. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Look, I am not saying every single female is cut out to be a cop. Every single female is cut out to do SWAT. But neither is every single male. Now, this whole thing pissed me off endlessly because in Katie Zed's chat, several people, including one of her mods, said, Reason number 500: women shouldn't be a cop. And then someone else wrote, this is why women shouldn't be police officers. And you can ask Parson. He was in there with me, so was Erica. But I said, I tagged the mod, and I said, why? And he goes, well, we'll see, because she's pregnant. It's like a disability. Like, people literally equated pregnancy to a disability. And when I said I worked pregnant for a while, GMK, you're not blocked. I can see you. You're not blocked. So, people made the comment like, "Oh, it's like a disability, or women can't handle it. They need a man-see. She needed this, whatever." No, it is individual. And I commented that I had worked pregnant, and Katie addressed me directly, and she said, "Why did you feel you had to continue working like that?" Okay, look. I didn't feel I had to do anything. I wanted to. Okay? I wanted to. 2. Cialan, I commented and I said to him, I was referring to the why women shouldn't be an officer, not even addressing the pregnant thing. And he said, someone said because women can't do the job, you need a man to protect you, whatever. And the mod said, because you can get pregnant, you shouldn't be able. Ma'am? Yes, GMK, we can all see you. If you were blocked, I wouldn't be able to put your comment up on the screen. Everybody can see you. You're not blocked. I have no reason to block you. Erica, MT or MK? I think like MK were the initials for the name. I don't remember what the name was. But whatever. So, because I can get pregnant? Okay. And Katie doesn't want to know why. And, she made the comment that maybe she's old-fashioned, but she wouldn't want to work pregnant. And other people commented that, their husbands wouldn't have let them, or, look, first and foremost, I don't know how pregnant this cop is. Secondly, every department I've ever worked with or worked for, as soon as you hit 20 weeks, you go on desk duty. Okay? You go on to desk duty. But here's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, even at 20 weeks, and I've heard it many times. Oh, if I saw your stomach, I'd kick you right in the stomach. I've had people on calls say comments like that. Okay? Patty, you want to
those people are assholes.
Everybody's an asshole when they're coming in contact with cops. Nobody wants to deal with us. Patty?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just sitting here shaking my head.
At my irritation?
I've got
I completely understand your irritation. And I understand the irritation with husbands that say, I don't want you to work in law enforcement and I don't like the hours. I understand the spouse thing, but, ultimately, if you're cut out to be a police officer and that's what you want to do, you could be 4'10", or you can be 6'5", and you can do the job.
It irritates me.
It
irritates me endlessly. Okay. Do not tell me that I can't do my job pregnant. So, we're going to look at this first, right? Now, I have had many people say when they've seen a picture of me pregnant, the first question is, what did you look like before, right? Well, Just go with all my insecurities. Here we go.
You didn't even look pregnant when you were,
Oh, here we go.
you know,
Ready?
36 weeks.
There we go. That was me before I got pregnant. Yep, hugely fat. Can't you tell? There you go. That's what I looked like before I was pregnant. Okay? So, now, the next picture I'm going to show you, I am 24 weeks pregnant, right? 24 weeks. So, what is that? 5 months?
6.
There you go. There you go, 24 weeks
Barely
pregnant.
pregnant.
I am 24 weeks pregnant. Thank you very much. There you go. What do you think? Very pregnant, see? And so when I say, people were like, well, you don't look pregnant in this one. Well, you saw my last picture where I'm very clearly pregnant. In the first picture with my leggings, my shirt, you saw my stomach was totally flat, right? No, it's not a sunken bedroom. Can't do that one yet. Hold on, I go back.
Yeah, you can
You
see it a
look a
little
little
bit.
more
So
pregnant.
here's the thing. Here's the first picture, right? Here we're
You
at
look more
24
pregnant
weeks.
in the front shot than you do in the side shot.
Well, I'll explain something in a minute, but here, okay, from the side, before 5 months pregnant at 24 weeks. Okay. Then we're going to go to, ready? 30 weeks. 30. There you go. 30 weeks pregnant with the black. There's my belly. See? Look how pregnant I look. There's me at work. So, there's me at work. 30 weeks pregnant. I know, I look tremendously pregnant. Yeah, tremendously. Right? Go back to this one. So, this is me in my black t-shirt and sweatpants at 30 weeks. That's me in my uniform at 30 weeks. Well, just jeans and a hoodie, but going to work because I didn't have to wear a uniform. Right? Okay. So now we're at Loki, which looks like 30 weeks pregnant. Ready? We're ready? This is the side view of me 2 hours before my C-section. There you go. My stomach does not even stick out further than my boobs. From the side.
Very rare that.
Here's the front. You can still see my 6-pack. See, I have vertical definition here. My vertical definition here. And then I don't know what this line is, but I still have my hip cuts. So there's actually a name for it. Something divot, I don't remember. But see, and the abs, and line for the 6-packs. And the hip cuts. There's one of my tattoos. This is me, the morning, 2 hours before my C-section. Okay?
Erica's mad at you now.
Yeah, Erica says she hates you.
The holster's more pregnant than I am. Oh,
Right, Bone?
okay. So look. Oh, I dropped down to 10. A bunch of people ran away. Here's the thing. I didn't look pregnant. I wore my duty shit. And everybody's question of how I, what if someone kicked you? Well, there's this thing called a Jill. I used to wear it for hockey. It's kind of like, a cup for guys, except it is a flat piece of plastic. Like, you'd see with shin pads or whatever. That literally covers you from the belly button to the pubic bone. So it's hard. So if somebody hits it, nothing behind it, right? And as you could see in those pictures, pretty damn close to when I was delivering, I was still wearing regular jeans, right? I mean, you saw me in regular jeans and regular clothes and tight yoga pants. So me being pregnant had absolutely zero effect on my job, or how I did my job, or if I could still run. If that officer was not comfortable getting into a physical altercation, then she needed to take herself off the streets and go onto her desk duty early.
Which I'm sure they would have let happen.
Yes, you're allowed to. It's in every police contract. The National Police Union regulates it. You can request desk duty, or if your doctor says you need desk duty, you get desk duty. So it's your choice. But don't tell me I shouldn't do my job because I'm pregnant, and somehow in somebody's brain that means I can't still do my job. At no point was there any danger to my child. Even my doctor said the same thing. His exact words were, if that lower abdominal protector, okay, that lower abdominal protector doesn't cover the baby, then I have an issue. But as long as that abdominal protector covers the baby, there's absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason to take someone off their job. I mean, I'll do the thing that everybody, says don't ask a pregnant woman. I was 135 pounds when I got pregnant. I was 142 pounds when I gave birth. Seven whole pounds the entire pregnancy. That's it. Didn't get very big. And yes, I walked in for my C-section, and when I was like, hey, I'm here for my C-section, and the nurse laughed in my face and said, no, really, like, what are you here for? And they weren't thrilled. I thought it was funny. My doctor walked into the room before my C-section. His exact words were, oh, congratulations, you look like you ate Chipotle for dinner. Seriously? That's what you look out. That's what you look like. You look like you just had too much dinner. Thanks. But yes. Other than having to undo the button on the top of my jeans at the very end and use a rubber band, it was fine. And here's the thing, look. Then build how someone carries a child, right? And where's the other one? Someone else said something. How everyone carries a baby is different. Correct. But I can tell you, people would stop me and tell me I was harming my baby because I must have been starving myself.
Nope.
Nope.
No, you're just one of those women that, the way your abdominal cavity is created and the way the baby sat in the womb, it literally was not evident until she turned sideways that you were pregnant.
And even sideways, I don't know that I looked that pregnant. But whatever. Here's the thing. My will call? No. I'm normal. The thing is, I'm almost 6 feet tall. So my micro and the mini cross their ankles and put their feet behind their butt.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were sitting on their feet. They didn't have their knees up to their, belly like most babies. They weren't in that fetal position. They had their ankles crossed and were sitting on their feet because they had room to stretch out. And, well, hot coffee, it's not just that explains it. I mean, the being 6 feet tall helps, but, I got people all the time like saying, I must have been starving myself or whatever. The fact is, if you have seriously tight abdominal muscles, it is very unlikely that you are going to show easily. So when you see these women that are in like amazing shape, fitness influencers and things, they don't look very pregnant. That's why. Because it's not as easy to push the abdominal muscles out. Erica, don't hate me. I was the world's worst pregnant person.
Oh, I doubt that.
Oh, no. I was. I had a t-shirt that said, I had a shirt that said, touch my belly, I break your hands. My mom yelled at me in Target. Like, she literally yelled at me in Target because I was going to break some old lady's hands that walked up to me with, like, her hands out trying to touch my stomach. Nope.
No,
touchy.
You don't touch people. No.
I didn't let my mom touch my belly. I mean, like, she asked, and I let her do it, like, once or twice, but I hated people touching my stomach. I just,
Well, yeah,
nope. When I was pregnant
That's a
with
very personal thing.
When I was pregnant with Micro, Minnie would put his head on my belly and she'd kick him in the head. That was like her favorite thing to do. But the fact that somebody is pregnant has no impact on the job. If they're comfortable with it, their doctor's comfortable with it. That's all that matters. So that officer probably went on maternity leave at 20. She probably went right after this. But the fact of it is, you can chat with us, Ron.
Ron. I'm sorry you're suffering.
I know. I feel so bad, Ron. The fact of it is, right? Literally, like, the fact of it is, if you're not comfortable, then you need to take yourself out. But she was doing a good job as an officer, right? She didn't have auditory and visuals. When the man threw a freaking crowbar, the fact that she's like taking off in the car, get out the car and tase his ass. He is bashing in your windshield. Get out and tase him. Stop telling him, I'm going to effing tase you. Just tase him. You ain't going to do anything. You could have even tased him while the lovely bystander had him in a headlock. Because the electricity goes between the two prongs. It's not going to tase someone holding his arm. She didn't take control of the situation. She didn't control the wrist. She didn't put him face down, didn't cuff the hands behind the back. Yes, he's obviously on something, drugs or alcohol. You can tell by his demeanor.
I don't think it was alcohol.
Trust me, you don't know. You never know. I've seen people do whatever. The fact of it is, she was a crappy cop in that instance. It had nothing to do with pregnant or not. The only thing I could think of pregnant-wise, it maybe could be why she's out of breath a little bit easier because baby's pushing up. But regardless, no. No. She sucked at her job. That is why there's a problem. Has nothing to do with the fact that she is pregnant. And again, if her mind state was that I can't go hands-on, get yourself off the road. But what we're not going to do here is sit here and say that pregnant women can't work. I can tell you, pregnant or not, I don't let people I encounter on SWAT. I don't allow them to get close enough to me they can reach out and grab me. If you throw a crowbar at me or at someone riding a bike or whatever, and you've repeatedly struck the vehicle, Like, get your radio etiquette under control, get your shit under control, stop acting panicked, do what you're supposed to do, pit the truck. If you can't, when he gets out and he's destroying shit, tase him. Stop yelling, I'm going to effing tase you. Just do your damn job. Tase him, take him to the ground, put the hands behind the back. That's all you need to do. It is not that hard. And contrary to everybody's belief, like, she could have tased him easily. There's no rule against it. He had met the criteria. And quite honestly, I hate to break it to everybody, and I'm sure the pearl clutchers and people are going to get mad at me, because I always get someone that's mad about this. She'd have a right to shoot him. Every right to shoot him. A car or a truck is considered a deadly weapon, as is a crowbar.
Yes.
He kept ramming her vehicle. She had every right to use lethal force. Every right. So
I know, I wouldn't.
Just because you don't have it in you to tase someone or shoot, like, that's you. But that has nothing to do with it. That is her not controlling a scene well. I have seen guys not be able to control a scene well. But I can tell you, on my most pregnant day, I'd have taken his ass out. And again, I mean, you saw me with my 1911 jeans and a hoodie pregnant. Yeah, I looked so pregnant. Everybody could have told. Yes, I'm rolling my eyes and being sarcastic. Yeah, see, Ellen, it's a lack of training. It's a lack of training. And I know plenty of women that have worked with pregnant and cops too. You know, before 20 weeks, like where the baby is, it's not a big issue. And you shouldn't have anyone that close to you. But she could have gone on desk duty if she had an issue. It's a lack of training, and it is a lack of being put in a stressful situation where you actually have to fight. If you don't have it in you, you're in the wrong job. But it's not anything to do with the fact that she's a female.
Because guys make those mistakes too.
We're going to watch a video like that in a minute that was sent to me. But the thing is, you know, Erica, I mean, like, I get where I'm looking for the one thing with Erica. Where Erica commented and said, don't be mad at Katie said. Look, here's the thing. I invited her to come on. She said she was busy with stuff, but I did extend the invite. I'm not mad at anybody, but it pisses me off because the words, what made you feel like you had to keep working while pregnant, should never come out of someone's mouth. Never.
I don't know. In the military, they expect a pregnant woman to keep doing the same job she has been up until her water breaks.
But I'm just saying, another female should not be saying, what made you feel like you had to work and do that job? I don't understand how you could have done that. You're putting the child at risk. No, you're not. No, you're not, unless someone shoots me. And if they shoot me, it doesn't matter if I'm pregnant or not. So, not like, you know, it irritates me. Because this shouldn't be a discussion. Should not. And all the people
maybe for the 1930s, not for now.
And everybody in the chat, and I've seen it on other chats that are sitting there and they're like, this is why women shouldn't be cops. You can't handle it. Women can't take out a guy. Women can't. Look, I'll issue the fucking throwdown. I'll issue the throwdown. I'll fight. I don't care. Let's go. I have fought plenty of dudes in my life. But don't ever question if I can do my job because I'm a female or pregnant. Never.
You know, I spent 6 years doing animal control. I was attached to a police department. When I needed backup, I had police officers as my backup. And it didn't matter 95% of the time who my backup was, gender-wise. It didn't matter. I had my personal preferences who I didn't want to show up for very specific reasons, and none of it had to do with which bathroom they used.
It had more to do with whether or not they were dicks.
But, you know,
Well, it had more to do with, did they have a personality? If I was working an aggressive animal, would they be an interference? And how hard was I going to have to work to keep them out of the way to keep them from getting bit? Because they were overstepping what they should be doing.
and
Because there's a huge difference between catching an aggressive dog versus catching an aggressive person.
Well, you can't exactly armbar a husky.
And just like women can operate heavy equipment, it's all hydraulics or pulling levers. I mean, I can do whatever I want. I mean, the reality is, and Parson was in the chat with me when we were talking. Literally, don't tell me this is why women shouldn't be cops. Because I can guarantee you 90% of the people I saw in that chat commenting that this is why women shouldn't be cops. Let's go stand outside and let's see if you can take me. We'll see who ends up on the ground in cuffs. It's not going to be me. Don't tell me I can't do my job. Like, that's what we're not doing. And I will be damned. And everyone's like, I don't understand why this pisses you off so much, or are you a feminist? Look, I will be damned if I raise my daughter in a world where she thinks she can't do a job because she's a female, or can get pregnant, or is newly pregnant, and it has no effect on her ability to do her job. I will be damned if I raise my daughter in that world.
Amen.
My father raised me. I could do anything the guys could, and his answer was, if you want to be treated like one of the guys, you're going to have to answer up like one of the guys. If some dude, walks over and punches you, it's not going to be, oh, he can't hit me, I'm a girl. If you're putting yourself, I played football, I played hockey. If you're putting yourself on a guy's sports team, you're going to have to take a punch like a man. Trust me, I've had plenty of people that I'm putting into custody punch me or hit me or get into an altercation with me. The words.
Right, Sandy?
The words, I'm a girl. Never has once come out of my mouth, okay? And there's plenty of guys I've gone to back up where they need help. But I'll be damned if I'm going to live in a world, especially one where there's another female on a screen questioning why you felt that you had to keep doing your job pregnant. I'll be damned, because I'll call anybody out for that shit. No. Frauded or Watch. Yeah. So, Frauded or Watch. Yeah, we're having this discussion because another channel showed a video of a pregnant police officer, and she was screaming, "I'm pregnant" by the end. And she needed a bystander to help control the person that was batshit and that was like ramming cars and being a danger. But the thing is, it had nothing to do with gender. And on top of it, Frauded or Watch. Here, we'll let Frauded or Watch in on this part because he missed it. On top of it, Frauded or Watch, the comment was that women that are pregnant should not be allowed to work as police officers. Okay? So I respect your opinions. Jesus Christ, I don't want this zoomed in. There we go. So, Frauded or Watch, like I said, I value your opinion. So, there's Loki, not pregnant. There's Loki 20 weeks pregnant. There's Loki at like 30-something weeks pregnant. There's Loki in that same exact day you saw that black shirt pic, still in uniform with my 1911. Here's Loki, the day I gave birth. You can still see my six-pack and my hip cuts. There's me from the side. I'm not that pregnant looking.
Thank you, Mayor.
But yes, not pregnant. Pregnant. Yes, I am the world's worst pregnant person. Oh, thank you, Mayor McWrench. Mayor McWrench gifted a membership. Yay! I can't see who that went to. So somebody.
It went to Parson.
Get it? Congratulations.
Parson got it.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Yay, Parson. But so yeah, Frauded or Watch. Yeah, Katie Zed got up there and was questioning why did I feel I had to continue doing my job pregnant. Nope.
Because you could?
Because I can and I wanted to. I didn't feel I had to do anything. And I'll be damned if my daughter is raised in a world where she thinks any of that matters.
Yeah, what business is it of Katie Zed whether or not this woman is out there as a police officer? Why does she care?
I don't. I mean, here's the thing. I take issue, heavy issue, that anybody, let alone another female, would feel the need to even think that or comment that why do you feel you have to do that? You don't have to do anything. It is their choice, and you don't get the right to interject, intercede, or whatever. Hell no. So we're going to watch this picture right now. It's from a news broadcast, and the lovely Parson, thank you, Parson, my darling, sent this to me. So we're going to watch it. What, Cynthia, you're saying I'm lucky? Oh, the pictures?
5 more memberships from Patty. Fraud Watch, Fred Dad, Zed Zippy, and Mullen Hole, and Iris Latiana.
Yay! Thank you, Patty. Cynthia, damn, you're lucky. What? Because of what I looked like pregnant? People forget how tall I am. Oh, yay, Patty! We're gonna put that up. Parson, it's like women defending Andrew Tate. Correct. Don't defend Andrew Tate and don't tell me he's a female. You're a fellow female. I don't want to hear why did I feel I had to do my job pregnant. Don't question. I wanted to do my job. I did my job, and I did my job damn well. Thank you. And when I felt I couldn't still be on the street, I walked off the street. Yeah, and Patty is right. We do. I know, smooches to Patty. We love our members. And as Patty and everybody else in the chat, Mayor, and everybody in the chat can attest if you've been here a while, the money from the memberships, the money that goes to the Venmo and the PayPal, it goes back to the Beastie Fund and to the members. It doesn't go to me. It goes to members and people that we do donations. We help people out when they need help with prescription copays and groceries and all of that stuff because we pay it forward. We're a family here. So now we're going to watch the video that the very lovely Parson sent to me that everybody is talking about with the Georgia police officer that shot the guy that had just gotten out of jail. So here we go, guys. Let's look at this.
Okay, here we go.
Body camera video has just been released of a deadly traffic stop in Georgia. It involves a South Florida man who was recently incarcerated after serving more than a decade in prison. Eden is in our newsroom to show us much more. Eden.
Well, Calvin, we just got footage into the newsroom of the very tense traffic stop, and we do want to warn you the video may be disturbing to some of our viewers.
Okay, we're on a traffic stop. We're ordering him out.
Get out! Put your hands back here. I ain't doing it.
Dashcam video shows the Camden County deputy ordering Leonard Keir out of his truck after he was pulled over for speeding on I-95 on Monday. Keir complied with orders to put his hands on the back of his truck while questioning that deputy. Authorities say things got physical when the deputy tried to arrest him.
You passed me doing 100 miles an hour. And what? I'm not going. Hands behind your back. Yes, you're going to jail. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay. Issue 1.
Body cam footage capturing the struggle
now we're
between Keir
choking him.
and
Now
the
we're going to
sergeant. At one point, you can see Keir putting his hands on the deputy's face. The deputy deployed his stun gun again and also hit Keir with his baton to fight him off before pulling out his gun and shooting him. Cure spent more than 16 years in prison after he was convicted of a 2003 armed robbery in Dania Beach. Authorities reviewed his case in 2020 and concluded he didn't commit a crime, and he was released from prison. Benjamin Crump.
Okay. So let's look at that, right? What I'm going to say is, look, here's the thing. And see, Ellen, I'm gonna address this. Don't worry. So here's the thing. Look, tasers, as Sion said, they do not always work, right? And here's why. The electricity is going between the two prongs. When you fire your taser at someone like him, that's got the baggy white undershirt, a fair amount of the time you'll see them actually get stuck in the shirt. The taser probes won't actually get buried into muscle or into the skin, and then they won't always work. And I've told this story on my channel several times, and I still think it's funny. There was a gentleman. For Auditor Watch, you're gonna love this one. Trust me. There's a gentleman that I encountered frequently who resembled the gentleman on the Green Mile. My dude was a good foot taller than me and probably 350 pounds of muscle. That man had no fat on him. He was scary. And unfortunately, he had a psychiatric illness. And when he was off his meds, he would get mad and rip stop signs out of the ground. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever walked over to a stop sign or a street sign and tried to just yank it out the ground barehanded. They real far down on in there.
And usually anchored in concrete.
Not always. No, most street signs aren't anchored in concrete because they're not allowed to be because if a car hits them.
Well, they generally are here.
In most places, they're not.
Hmm.
There's rules because if cars hit them, they want them to be able to give. But he would rip it out barehanded and be standing in the middle of the damn street swinging a street sign. And I know we're getting there, brother. Trust me. And my man, you could tase him and he would just look at you. Like, I don't know what you're doing. And he generally didn't have a shirt on, so you'd see the prongs go in. Well, someone asked me why. Here's the thing. There are a few reasons. And a few times you'll see they notably don't work. Number one is people that have been incarcerated, especially for extended periods of time. Because they tase them so much in jail, or they have the stun shield when they do cell extraction, many of them get used to it. It's just an electric charge to disrupt your muscles, which makes you collapse. It's not that strong of one. But if you repeatedly do it, people can build up a tolerance where it doesn't bother them. If you are having a psychiatric emergency, those chemicals in your brain a lot of the times will override even that electrical impulse. So my guy that liked to wave stop signs at people, one day was swinging the stop sign around, and 4 police officers showed up, and on the count of 3, they all tased him at the same time. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. My man laughed, reached down, grabbed 4 wires with one hand, 4 with the others, ripped them out, and screamed, "Level up." Every time this dude would get tased, he'd look like a goddamn anime character. Level up! Arms bent. Like, I expected like the blue lightning like you see in anime shit. Like, okay. Yeah. Level up was his favorite thing to yell. And I would fall over laughing every time. I joke. I almost... Oh, yeah. No. Couldn't stop laughing. Sandy, it's actually not adrenaline in that situation. It generally has to do with the psychiatric meds. Yeah, Parson, it's real hard to not laugh in the guy's face when he's screaming level up as 4 people are tasing him at once. We used to get people all the time when bath salts were like the thing. You would tase them and they could have cared less. It didn't faze them. But if you're in that situation, that cop's in there. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Patty,
Yeah.
Did he do better because he was a guy and not pregnant than the other cop? Oh shit, no. Huh. Not being pregnant.
Sorry, I was taking care of a doggo thing. What did I miss?
Not being pregnant didn't help the guy. So I'll just shoot the other person. The fact that it wasn't pregnant and not a girl didn't help, so I don't understand. But okay. Please tell me how I can't get a girl pregnant. He should not have pulled out the Coupeton. If you tase somebody like that, and I don't know if you guys caught it, near the beginning where he says you're going to jail, you're under arrest, the guy said, I'm not going back to jail. I can tell you, every time I've heard the phrase come out of someone's mouth, someone got shot or they got their ass forcibly hauled into jail. He had just been released after 20 years. You don't want to go back. He's not going to go back. He's going to fight. He has everything to fight for. The Coupeton is not what you pull out. You tried to tase him. It didn't work. He is trying to choke you. He's got his hand around your neck and he is pushing your head back. You draw your service weapon and fire. And the issue is you told him to put his hands on the tailgate and then you let him. That officer did not take control of the situation well. Because you get him to the back of the car, he's already hostile. You tell him to keep his hands there and you hold him at gunpoint, not taser point. And you wait till your backup gets there. That's it. Could you get in trouble? And is Ben crumping everybody? Okay, sure, but here's the thing. They have him on video attempting to kill the officer. The officer's not getting in trouble for that. Absolutely not. That's a reasonable, justifiable use of force. You were trying to choke him when he attempted to take you into custody. And you declared you're not going. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Any other questions? Cynthia. You were out like a beach ball. I gotta say, Cynthia, there were times I wished I looked pregnant. I can't tell you how many people just asked me if I gained a few pounds because I look chunky. People would say it all the time. They're like, you put on a couple pounds? You're looking a little fluffy there. I'm 32 weeks pregnant. No, you're not. Okay, cool.
They were just hoping you were fat.
But I was like not the person. You know, like some people like go up to women and be like, "Oh my god, are you pregnant? What do you do?" And then they're like, "No, I'm just fat." It was like the other way around.
Yikes.
See, Alan, what started that? You mean that whole call? So what happened on that call is the gentleman who had recently gotten out of jail passed him doing 100 miles an hour. It was a traffic stop. And statistically, traffic stops are actually the most dangerous point in our job. It was a traffic stop. And the guy said, I'm not going back to jail. And decided that he really didn't want to go back to jail. That escalated quickly. Frauditor, are you an officer? You are police? Been zapped too many times as an electronics technician and got zapped with a taser. I can tell you, I got tased because everybody that carries a taser has to go through a class to complete the class. They tase you. I'll have to see if I can talk to Chief Fisher and see Patty would like this one. I got to see if I can get the copy of the video from when they tased me. The things that I yelled when they tased me. But I did not hit the ground. I locked my knees out, which is what you have to do if you don't want to drop to the ground.
There's a recent video of a gal that got tased, and she literally just stood there and took it.
That's what I did. I locked my knees out. If you lock them out, you won't buckle. Oh yeah, if you heard what I yelled, that the stream of expletives and the two cops that were holding me, because they each hold an arm. I thought one of them was going to pee himself laughing at me. They played that video at every damn like holiday banquet for like 4 or 5 years. Um, yeah, no, see, Ellen, I mean, you get out, you're yelling, you're giving commands, and someone asks me why do you yell? It's because they have to be able to hear you over the traffic. You were in the military, you're trained to taser for the military prison. We're trained by New South Wales Police for the taser. Okay, cool. Yeah, but firearms, I mean, like, that's exactly what I'm saying. So if you worked in the military prison, you know, you saw it. I mean, think about how many times you tase people. And much like with drugs, being tased, you can build up a tolerance to it. Like my man that screams level up. I think he likes to get tased at this point. I don't even know.
Maybe that might be how he gets his shock treatment and to feel better.
No, who knows?
I gotta say, like, every time that I had an encounter with him, I would see him a couple weeks later when he'd go to court, and he was always so apologetic. He felt so bad for how he would act when he was off his meds. Like he was the nicest guy. He would just end up off his meds. And somebody once asked me, like, why did he always end up off his meds? Like, if he knew he acts like that, like, wouldn't, you know, he make sure to take them? The problem was he took some pretty powerful meds, psych meds, one of which was a tranquilizer. And there was someone in his house that liked to steal them because they like to use them to get high. So, a family member
And that
of
would
his
make it hard to have your daily meds.
Right, and it was a family member of his, and they would take them. And so then he would run out, and it wouldn't be able to get filled. And a couple days later, so when the officer got out, he's yelling and walking towards the truck in a very stern manner. So, see, Ellen, there's a couple reasons I'm going to guess. Obviously, I'm not there. I didn't know 100%. But when you have somebody passing you at 100 miles an hour, and you light it up and you go to pull them over, you are being very loud and being very stern because you're giving commands, right? If I get out of my car and I'm like, hey, hey, what's going on today? You know, he gave commands. He told the guy to, you know, stop, put your hands out the window. He did all of that, right? And the guy wasn't listening. And then on top of the guy not listening, when you run those tags, it'll come back that the owner of the vehicle hears their criminal history. And it flags because it'll flag to tell us that, you know, they're a convicted felon. The felony was the violent felony with a firearm. Because statistically, you know, the best prediction of how someone's going to behave is looking at the past behavior. So if you know somebody is a convicted felon for a violent offense with a firearm, you are going to be very stern and you are going to give commands. And on top of it, Salen, like, you heard everybody yelling. Like, you heard him yelling. It's really... Okay, good night, Erica. Have fun on the hot tub. You're trying to yell over traffic, too.
Night, Erica.
Somebody going 100 miles an hour, it's an arrestable offense in that state immediately. It's not a, you know, traffic ticket and let them drive away offense. So
Yeah, you're at minimum 30 miles over the speed limit. Most places that I've ever
that's
been
almost
to,
double. That's probably going to be almost double. A lot of the highways in Georgia are like 55 or 60.
Still, I said at least.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm just saying, you know, it's not going to be. And as soon as he's flagged that he's got, you know, he's a violent felon who was recently released over, you know, murder with a gun, you know, that's going to be, you know, you take that into account. But, you know, see, Alan, and hold on, let me put this up for a second. And see, Alan, like the other thing I will say, right, is I am very stern when I get out and yell, or if I'm like in that situation, because if you watched when we were watching the video with the female officer, you heard her commands, and other than the fact she kept dropping the F-bomb, you heard me laughing and saying that she sounds like a little kid shrieking with a high pitch. You need to control a situation. And I said it during her video. She wasn't controlling the situation and things get out of hand. I can tell you, the commands I give are loud, they are stern, and they are abrupt. And small people in my house, and anybody that's ever worked with me, and you guys can ask Boom next time you see her, she will tell you the volume in which I can yell and the tone I get when I yell, everybody will stop. I have had people stop and look at me and go, was that you? That voice came out of that. I can also tell you, if my other half yells, grown men will cry. A lot of the time. He has his Arlie Ermy down. And if you have ever watched the Paris Island Shark Attack, if you've ever watched the DIs from Paris Island, or even Full Metal Jacket, you will know what Marines that are yelling sound like.
Yep.
Especially ones with rank. So, yeah.
Okay, what was up with that? Is that even an English sentence?
He crashed me. No. And so, Bone CK, you heard during the thing, and Patty and Crockard, she had horrible radio etiquette.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible.
Radio etiquette, like I was speaking over the video. Left on Washington, right on Southwest, traveling 70 miles, going 70, headed eastbound on 30. You don't go, should I do this? Oh my God, he's turning around, he's swerving, he's all over the vehicle into oncoming traffic, erratic driver. Made contact with my vehicle.
He's driving on the opposite side of the road.
He struck my vehicle, not he crashed me. He struck my vehicle. He sideswiped another vehicle. You call those things out. She had that narrative going. And you heard her several times. Oh my God, should we get someone else? Get someone out the station? What should I do? I'm going to try and... On top of it, she's an idiot because I don't know if you saw, she tried to hit him head on when she decided to hit him.
Yeah, that would have been damaging to both.
She did. She caught him. And she tried to hit him head on. And then she was stupid enough to pull up next to his truck where he could throw a crowbar at her. You get behind it and you pit him. If he gets up and runs, cool. Your backup will arrive and they can chase his ass down. You can only run so far. You're not going to outrun a radio.
Yeah, true.
Okay? And I have told many a people, if you run from me, you're only going to die tired. Because I can tell you when they let the puppy out, it doesn't end well.
Dogs, like humans, are endurance hunters.
I will also point out, if you do something stupid enough that makes me run, you're going to regret it when I get there. And Parson, exactly. Think about how she was talking in that video, okay? If I was her, I would have said, County, in pursuit of a white truck, Georgia tag, XXX, whatever. Going southbound on 30, right on Southwest, left on New Mexico. County. Driver is in oncoming traffic. 70, going 70, south on 30, passing mile marker, passing whatever the last cross you had is. Vehicle has turned around. Vehicle is now headed southbound on. Vehicle is now headed northbound on. Vehicle attempt to strike a pedestrian. Vehicle attempted to strike a bicyclist on the side of the road. Vehicle is attempting to ram my vehicle. Do you see how what I am saying is very different from how she was talking? Yeah, Predator Watch. And on top of Predator Watch, you missed my rant. Somebody said that was a reason women shouldn't be cops, and I took umbrage with it.
I would have too.
It has nothing to do with her being female or her being pregnant. It has to do with her not having good training and not being able to control a scene. Just like it took that other officer having shitty scene control and ending up shooting somebody. You don't hold somebody like that at taser point. You hold them at gunpoint. You tell him to put his hands on the bed of the truck and you stand him in between the two vehicles and hold him at gunpoint until backup shows up. If you are going to go hands-on the side of the road, one-on-one with a guy built like that when you know it's a violent felon, you are going to lose. Because he has nothing to lose. Because he doesn't want to go back to jail, and he told you he's not going back to jail. This is not male or female. This is not pregnant or not pregnant. This is learn to do your job and learn to control a scene. And if you can't do that, you need to go back to the academy or find a different line of work.
You know what? I just had a thought. We don't know how long that woman's been on the force.
Mm-hmm.
It's entirely possible she's just a rook out by herself.
It doesn't matter how long she's been on the force. You can want to, I love you, C. Allen.
Yeah, I was just reading that.
In that case, the officer came out amped and not in control of himself. Yeah, no, C. Allen, he actually is in control of himself initially. He's giving stern commands based on the fact that he knows this is an individual that has a violent felony with a firearm in the past. Because that flags when we run your tags. See, Alan, because I was doing the knife hand while I was talking, and you couldn't have seen because I didn't have my camera on. I was doing the knife hand, okay? I'm sorry. Been around Marines too long in my life. I actually was doing the knife hand, ironically. You get out, you give very stern commands in a situation like that. Yeah, he's amped, but he was amped and in control of himself to a point. The problem was, as soon as he said, I'm not going to jail, and the guy went, yeah, you are. And my man started, no. You don't say that. You tell him to get out. You tell him to put his hands on the truck, and you hold him there till backup gets there. Or you tell him to put his hands on the truck, and you don't tell him he's going to jail until your backup gets there. There's a reason for it. You can pull him over. He was pulled over. Wait behind him. If he takes off, then you have reason grounds for a pursuit. So, yes, he got out and he was yelling and was being very aggressive. But he was going off what he knew and what was flagged. But it was how, see, Alan, it was how he conducted the rest of that call that led to the shooting, in my opinion. That all of it was wrong. Getting out and giving very stern commands is fine, but he didn't handle the rest of it right. And yeah, the other thing is, he's amped and not in control. The other aspect of it, you also have to remember, right? We're all human and we have adrenaline going too. And that's the most dangerous time. And one of my friends, he was an EMT that used to work with me about 7 years ago. It was his first week out of the academy, like by himself. And he was shot and killed on a traffic stop. So, they're the most dangerous kind of call. So everybody kind of keeps that in their head, and you have to be stern. And so you have to take that into account too. That's where our patrols are different to U.S. patrols. Patrols are always 2, not 1 up like in the U.S. So it's not an always or nothing for here. It depends where you are. She was in a very rural area. So I'm going to guess they don't do that a lot. And there's, 1 person per car because you're covering large amounts of distance. Georgia, I don't know where in Georgia he was, but even if he was near Atlanta, you know, you generally will pull them over and you'll generally wait. You'll generally wait for backup and then get out. But that's policy. I mean, I know Pennsylvania State Police, 9 times out of 10, if they pull you over, you're going to sit in your car waiting for the second trooper to show up or for the second trooper to call that they're, a mile up the road or something. So that's policy. But, there's a shortage of officers. People generally don't want to do the job anymore, and you end up with one in a car. But knowing that, you have to learn how to conduct yourself and how to take charge of a scene. And that's that. There's no excuse. You're cut out for it, or you're not. People that have worked with me will tell you, nobody believed I had a kid for years. I leave my life at home when I walk out the door in uniform. I'm very no nonsense. I'm not a huggy person in real life anyways. But I'm not girly in the respect of oh, poor baby, or giving people hugs. I'm not a touchy-feely person. Even less so at work. I'm just kind of robotic and go down the line in my day. If I allow myself to get worked up or whatever, if I'm taking a long distance shot, my aim will be off because I'm shaking. So, I had people when they saw, my little one, they were like, you have a kid? Oh my God, you're a regular mom. Yeah. Just because I'm not that way at work doesn't mean that I'm that way with my kid. Kind of thing. So, some of it's personality. And I just don't care. Just not that kind of person. My mom will tell you, my dad would have told you. My dad used to always tell everybody he always wanted a son, but he had to wait for his second daughter. Because my brother's a bitch. My brother is a bitch. Predator Watch, am I still serving? I do not work full-time in law enforcement anymore. I have an advanced degree in occupational health and safety, and I am a corporate safety director. But I am still a reserve officer, and I have a very unique skill set. I am a qualified SWAT officer, and I am also a qualified sniper, also known as precision marksman, and a qualified SWAT medic. So I go out on calls where they need my skills still, because precision marksmen are not as common as you would think, and as some TV shows kind of make it seem. So, mods are not a fan of jujitsu? What mods? Yes, we can play a round of games, Ron. Predator Watch, remind me not to piss you off. Then Predator Watch, I doubt you would piss me off. Although, you and I have to figure out when we're going to collab. I have a couple of videos we need to do together for our collaboration on the Second Amendment idiots. Parson, I have a unique set. I will find you. Yeah, I get the Liam Neeson take and quote yelled at me a lot. But before I had a corporate job, I worked as a SWAT, as a SWAT medic, and I worked as a medic attached to the FBI, DEA, all of that stuff. Other area codes? I mean, I guess it would depend. Yeah. I mean,
I thought it was zip codes, but
yeah,
area codes worked.
I mean, I guess it would have to depend for both. I mean, I'm good to about 1.5 miles.
Just taking you adjust birth certificates from other subdivisions.
Yeah, just 1.5 miles or so. All good, all good. Yeah, wait, I'm not. Am I saying not every force is filled with ex-special forces? Yeah, it's not. And unfortunately for most, no, the sniper is not. It's not the big buff dude. Sorry, it's the pink, the girly girl in pink. Cynthia, what part did I work? I worked for the Pennsylvania Special Medical Response Team, the SMRT, which means they attach you to FBI, DEA, state police, any department that needs a special medic or special marksman. I worked, Cynthia, I work alongside, so I work with all the letter agencies because I can tell you, like the DEA in Pittsburgh, the FBI in Pittsburgh, they do not have their own medic or generally precision marksman. But I worked, Cynthia, with SHACOG, which is the South Hills Coalition of Governments. My SWAT partner was a lieutenant for the Mount Lebanon Police Department at that point. And I worked out I worked out in Chester County for some company called Tradifin, and I've worked several other places. But right now, I'm assigned to the special response teams through the state of Pennsylvania, so they can call me anywhere. They can call me to any department that needs assistance. It's a PSP resource. So, Croc, what's the new game? Let's try that one.
Okay. You want trivia or writing?
Everybody in the chat, 1 for trivia, 2 for writing. Mayor, I'll send you some extra attack reforms. Or you can just move into you can move into my front yard. I have lawn gnomes.
I have a mushroom in my backyard. He's welcome to take over.
Mayor Wrench, I sent you the picture of the T-Rex eating the lawn gnomes. And eating gnomes that we have that's on the porch thanks to Micro. Did I send you that picture, Patty? Patty, did I send you that?
Yeah.
I have that on my porch.
Since you, if there's a box somewhere for me that has more gnomes that are the armed gnomes, for lack of a better word, so that they could try and help out the poor gnomes that are being eaten by T-Rex.
Okay. See, Alan, what other questions do you have while Croc's getting that ready? Because you asked me a couple in the email, so I want to make sure I can answer anything. So you can ask whatever. Just ask me whatever. Although I'm not sure what to say to the person that said that my gun looked more pregnant than me. Yeah.
That Fixie text was funny.
Cynthia, what part of Pittsburgh did you used to live in? I think you said you lived in, East Hills or East End? I thought you were in the East End area. But yeah, I was SHACOG most of the time with Mount Lebo.
Okay, I've got a couple votes here for writing and people that are up for either.
Yeah, yes, Alan, you can ask me specific to that case. Or we can. You know what? See, Alan, tomorrow I'll just pull up your questions from the email. I won't put it up on screen. And we'll look at that case and we'll go through the questions because you had lots of good ones in there.
Speaking of, have we found a source for the case that's starting tomorrow?
No, I'll look at it in a second. Let's play Fixie text first.
Okay.
I'm too busy being blinded by rage when someone said, pregnant women shouldn't be allowed to do my job.
There's your room code. Hotel Delta Oscar Lima.
Want a room code? Sure
I don't know what I'm going to do with this game. This is a new game. I'm scared.
You'll be fine.
Tap to make a face? There we go. Cynthia, where are you now? You don't put it here. Yeah, no, if you make a back picture,
Boom.
to Pittsburgh, I'll gladly take you. What about Boom?
I see Boom.
Where?
She turned up in the game.
Hey, Boom. You didn't answer my
Oh, there's
text.
our wheat bait. Boom, let's show these people how to play this game. What do you say?
Send Weebait a link to jump on. Edgewood, Swissville, Cynthia. Yeah, so you were on this side. Yeah, no, Cynthia, do you have my email? Send me an email. No C. Allen. Mr. thought it was hysterical. Ron, I have no idea. I've never played some before either. Yeah, no, C. Allen, he laughed and made the comment about people are dumb. And obviously they've,
Don't worry.
never,
The tutorials are still on.
and that, they haven't spent enough time with me in person. He thought it was funny. Micro took offense to it. Micro was highly offended because she doesn't like being told what she can or can't do. She plays football in a dress. And Minnie just laughed. When I got tased, did I shout Kelly Clarkson? No. I said several words before MFer. I had a pretty nice string of expletives.
All right. Time to go.
Come on, we need one more.
Cynthia, my email, Croc put a couple things up.
Hey, buddies. I've got all the players
Send me
I
an
need.
email.
None of the ones I want.
Rosie Allen, yes. I'll make Marines blush.
Here. I
Ask
need a
Boom.
favor.
Whatever my love. I don't see Boom in this thing.
Loki.
Since you all have
Iris!
you're gonna help me.
Hang on,
Oh, there's
Loki.
Weebait.
Machine here.
Loki,
my love.
she's trying to explain how to play.
I'm gonna pair you up with a
Yeah.
text conversation. Then you're gonna get me out of it. Be spicy, be wild, just do everything you can to make sure these folks never ever talk to me again, ever. I'll have you jump into a text box to start typing, but guess what? Groups of you will be working on the exact same text at the same time. Why? Chaos. Oh,
Iris, I'll have to go find it. I
broken.
didn't realize you was streaming the same time.
Will stay the same forever. But other than that, it works great. When you're finished, your pals will go on the words they like, then we'll swap. Try to get a big reaction. The loudest.
Hi, Imaginary Opal.
Got it? Great.
No.
What kind of combo do you want to have today? It's so rare to get to choose.
Okay, if we could do the time. She's done.
Okay, Iris, I'll have to
Time to
check it out. That's hysterical. I have other stuff to tell you, Iris. Hold on.
Wow, everybody went for flirty again.
I did.
No, they didn't.
Group 1. Let's craft a response. I'll start you off with this. During the countdown, you'll have a few seconds to place your cursor. Choose wisely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What?
Just concentrate on what you're typing.
I'm not typing anything.
Holy smoke, there was 4 of us in there typing?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Holy shit. I think you bit my pup with PMTJ PM me a do YNA on yes,
What
just
the-
stop it and ask monkey about it by apostrophe M dot Josing for unknown
I
Sammy.
have no idea. I'm so confused.
Who the fuck you think you are? Chili. Wow, as much as I love all of that, there are clearly some standouts. I want the other group to look at your device now and tap to select a few words as your favorites.
It's up to 7.
What?
Yeah, you can pick 7 words.
Select up to 7 words. The rest, select in your heart.
Please tell me there's only one round of this.
What? Please tell you what?
We'd like to tell you there's only one round of that, but we can't say that.
No.
Now, let's see your favorite word.
Okay, now it's time for the
Let's see what you
reverse.
thought about that text. Group 2, you're up.
Rocco, Boom says she still needs a link.
Take a moment to place your cursor, then full speed ahead.
What? Huh?
Boom says she still needs a link.
4,
Oh,
3,
right.
2,
That's what she's talking about. Okay. Okay.
Need a hint? Try one of the suggestions on your device.
I didn't use math.
There you go.
I need alcohol for this game. Ron, you and me both. I don't think alcohol could save this game for me right now.
Boom and I did really well together on this.
Hey, so, this is actually President Joe Biden. What does that mean? Something about emails and applesauce. Exactly. I don't know what these kids Ari didn't use meth tie. What a wonderful mess. Time for the rest of you to pick your favorite words. Start now.
Ron? Yeah, Predator Watch? I don't think alcohol and weed can save this game.
Love a word a lot? Double tap to boost your vote.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Let's see who weaved winsome words.
Whew.
5 points.
Good job, Loki.
Let's see who weaved winsome words. Real four right on the same word.
Ow.
But
There's
Hey,
Boom.
I'm just gonna defer this game to you.
Let's keep going.
Loki, you need some White Claw.
No,
The claw
there's
is the
nothing that can
law.
help this. There's absolutely nothing that would help this.
They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and
I think the
expecting
only thing I've hated more than this is job.
New chat. Look who's talking too.
I'm fairly certain the only thing I hated more than this or on that level was job.
Fix it, please. Time starts now. Get fixing.
Yeah. Opal. Job makes me want to stab myself in the head with a dull pencil.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Opal wanted me to tell you specifically yada yada.
I will drive to Canada and shoot you.
I heard you would love it a lot.
I will drive across the town that we're in and throw something. I've already been told today that I shouldn't, that women and... Hey, Irish, by the way, I'm going to stream the first day of the trial tomorrow, I think. So you'll get to see pissed off Court Loki.
Ooh.
Yep. Boom.
I did not put that in there.
I'd rather stab myself with a pencil.
Then what?
This game or the words yada yada yada.
White Claw's Law. Love it.
Oh, really?
I only drink whiskey. I don't even own White Claw.
Small amount.
Nor have I ever purchased it.
Explanation mark yada 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 day about any port in a storm. You expertly wonder ETHSE. You love it a lot deep. SN White Claw is law.
Oh my god. Love you, Iris.
You know what's up. Time to pick those good.
Boom's the smart one. I hate everybody right now. Aron, I agree with you. I X'd out of it. I'm just going to watch. I cannot do this game. Like, I dropped out. I can't do this game. Nope.
I have most of all of today.
It, like, job makes me want to stab myself with a pencil. Opal, I hate everybody. And right now, after the whole pregnant women and women can't be police officers or shouldn't be, and this is why, I really hate everybody, and I would have no trouble getting myself in lots of trouble. No problem. Nope. Really easily. I hate everybody.
I like the other one better from this pack.
The trivia one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayor, I dropped out. I can't this game.
With glitter clumps, we all
Like, this game, it's already like, no, I can't. Like, there's no amount of, like, I just, I know my limits, and my limits are not this.
That word was a group effort. Lots of hands were on that ball.
Wow.
Now, how do they like that? This is all I've got. Get fixing, texters. Your time starts now.
Oh my. So, Boom, how was your day?
Boring.
Well, I mean, you slept well.
Well, yeah, I ate a muscle relaxer and slept until like 5 p.m.
Yikes.
Stuck? Shake it up with a free suggestion.
I mean, as long as your muscles are relaxed, I guess.
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
Almost here. Mayor, I saw what you did.
Days. This is a JoJo's reference in case you didn't know. So, I've known you for, like, 3 hours. This game suck and blows. House McGnome was here cocked for $2. Fuck you, Cocko. Ad thins gamed.
Croc, I think the trial starts at 9 tomorrow.
What?
So what's the trial? What trial?
The Dan Markle murder. The guy on trial tomorrow is Charlie Adelson. The Markle murder trial is, he was a very prestigious lawyer and he had lived in Israel for a while. He was in Florida. He and his wife separated, were getting divorced. It was a nasty custody battle, and he was murdered by a hitman in his driveway. And the hitman's already been convicted. And the trial tomorrow is for the wife's brother, who took part in the conspiracy and hiring of the guy.
And now, the points. Group effort there. Some nice co-writing.
I get into my car because it's really cool. No, Sandy, it wasn't even that. Like, he pulled into his driveway, noticed I think the garage door was open. He saw a car, he started to say something to the person he was on the phone with, and the assassin walked up to the window of the car and shot him. And the ex-wife's already been found guilty.
Look, I'm in everybody's rears.
Woohoo!
How the hell am I winning? I'm not even trying.
For our final check.
I don't know.
Yeah, Sandy, you gonna come watch it tomorrow? It's supposed to be good. Like, it should be fairly interesting.
I'm tired. You do it.
Like, when shit goes hill down fast, your divorce ends with your brother, you, and another family member hiring a hitman. And the hitman, like, pled out. I mean, well, he played up. Like, the hitman testified against everybody. Is testifying against everybody, so. Although I gotta see how Mike called me out. Yeah, Patty. So Mike, Law Talk with Mike was showing this video of this, like, Karen accountant.
Oh, jeez.
But the thing is, like, so it's a divorce trial. And she said she's in 30-something lawsuits. She's like 30-something court hearings in 20-something weeks. And, like, she needs more time. And if everyone just looked at her spreadsheets, like, all he needs, we could, like, reconcile spreadsheets and line items. And this chick is a total Karen. The guy's poor lawyer is like, you can tell she's got resting bitch face. You can tell she's generally a bitch. And she's like, I will drive 3 hours to wherever she is to fucking depose her to be done with this. She is like this Karen. And we were watching it yesterday, on Friday. And the judge, she said something to the judge that they have an order, a protection, TPO order. And nobody is allowed to see her, right?
If you know what I mean,
She goes on the phone in the interview, and my God, my ex-husband didn't say a word. He literally just stares at the screen. And Mike was commenting that he wanted to see what she looks like, and he hopes she's going to be at the protection hearing on Monday. Like, you know, that he'll be able to see her. And I get curious. I went and found the case on the docket because I was trying to figure out her name. I couldn't find a picture of her, but what I did find is the fact that you would think, based on the way she's talking and based on the situation, that she took out the restraining order against him, right? Nope, he's the one that filed for the restraining order against the Karen accountant.
Oops.
And I found the thing where it shows that she is the one being served with it. I sent it to Mike, so apparently he called, said something about it, so I have to go fucking see what he said on the
Oh, it's
screen.
time.
It's hysterical. Yeah, Ron. This is the last part of this game. We're not. I'm shelving this game. Sorry, I can't.
That's okay. We can always play it on my channel later if we feel like it.
Yeah, we can play it with like trivia. The randomly typing thing just I feel like someone's just like I feel like I'm listening to Letitia Stout talk, reading that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally
Well-
the voice that drives you crazy.
Here's the text. Now make
No,
it
it is the word fruit salad in a blender.
With the yada 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 mixed in the middle of it.
Yep.
As somebody's being silly still. I'll show you the I can show you the trivia game next up if you want.
Well, after this run, I'm gonna call it because I'm gonna stream tomorrow. If we're gonna try to trial stream starting tomorrow.
Oh, that means I got to get up, or that means I have to get up in the morning.
No, you don't have to. I mean, I can start it by myself if you want to throw up a placeholder for it.
And the court starts what, at 9?
I believe so. Let me look.
Hey, Cookie.
Hey, Cookie.
Hey, Cookie.
This is Pixie Text from Jackbox 10. Wow.
What about gnomes? Goblins are way cooler. Will never pay lay raid Shadow Legends. Is game Axin you suck Croco L. That's what I call kisses. Do you suck Croco never play this score? Are you so mean to me again?
Wow. I didn't think I'd get that kind of
plenty
backlash.
of feelings about this. Time to make your final selection.
Game's just about over.
If you really like a word,
I don't think we're going to be streaming this tomorrow.
Huh?
I don't think I'm going to be streaming this tomorrow.
You mean the trial?
Tomorrow
Or
is jury selection.
oh, in which case we.
The judge expects to have a jury seated by Thursday or Friday of next week.
Next week?
No, this is posted on Friday, October 20th. This is jury selection starts tomorrow. Let me see.
collab points.
Yeah, jury selection starts tomorrow.
I love.
And they're expecting it to be 3-4 days?
One of you will be
Like
worthy
3
of
days,
one
yeah.
with a capital L.
So we will stream it when the actual trial starts. I'm not streaming jury selection. Let's see what this one says.
Look.
At 41,000. That is the highest score I've seen in this game so
That's
far.
because Boom generally can murder everything.
It was just face smashing the keyboard. But then, like, whenever I play games and I actually try, I always lose.
The winner of We Bake.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So Tallahassee Democrat is live streaming it, so I can restream that. But jury selection begins Monday. So no,
I'll be in the office.
I'm not streaming jury selection tomorrow.
Yeah, I have
So
to
we'll
do
keep.
office.
I'll keep. I'm not going to stream jury selection, so we'll keep an eye on it, and when it's going to go, when they're actually going to start with opening arguments, we'll go to it.
Sounds good to me. Oh, by the way, the other one is Time Jinx. You have to guess the year in which something happened. They'll tell you what it is. And then there's some other, fun strangeness that goes with it.
Hold on.
not by the internet. I think he's talking about survive the internet.
So.
There was another game we played on this one that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That would be Time Jinx.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey, Navy Tax.
Oh,
Navy
wait, I
Tax.
won that game. Never mind.
Navy Tax, you missed my telling everybody off about girls can't be cops and can't do shit. And you missed getting to see the pictures of me pregnant. And not pregnant.
Hey, Navy Tax.
Yeah, if you guys want to play a quick round of something, I mean, have at it. I mean, I'm ready for bed.
Okay.
We can play one quick round of something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got some quiplash in here somewhere.
Yeah, I thought that was one of the options.
I'm fired up.
And it's a new quiplash, so it'll be new questions.
No.
Hey, Anubis. Hey, Cookie. Hey, person. Yeah, Cookie, you're welcome to watch it later and scroll back. You'll get to see a picture of me, like a full body picture of me not pregnant and then pregnant. So you can, and then you can see how big I am compared to my gun. I believe, I don't remember who in the chat said it. My gun was more pregnant than me. Yeah, boom. Apparently my 1911 is more pregnant than I am.
I didn't know that's how BB guns were made.
Generally speaking,
but now I know.
The problem
just so you know, my girl got in trouble for trying to wedgie Minnie and trying to rip his underwear while she did it.
Oh, God.
I was like, why are we giving people atomic wedgies? That would be because he was watching SpongeBob when I woke up. And she took offense to SpongeBob.
And the room code is...
I mean, I take offense to SpongeBob. I didn't like it when we were younger.
Everybody jump in. Come on, gang. Yo, Anubis.
Anubis, I don't know. I'm just saying, I was told the gun looked more pregnant
Come on,
than me.
Sandy.
There's the sending.
The sanding. I really
So we got Ron. Cookie, you can jump in here.
Yeah,
Carson, you can jump in.
Or Navy Tex
Navy
is playing
Tex.
Navy Tex is playing Dungeons and Dragons.
What a nerd.
Iris could jump on if she's still here.
No, Iris isn't. Iris went to bed. I want to know. I want to know.
See, Helen could jump in.
What kind of cursed dice I'm supposed to be making you boom? I still love my
What kind of
SpaghettiOs
what? Oh,
dice.
cursed dice.
Hey, my SpaghettiO dice were awesome.
I never got to see them.
It literally looks like they're dice made out of SpaghettiOs. I just made like little clay O's, and then I tinted the resin like a translucent-y reddish color like the sauce.
That sounds really gross.
They look like SpaghettiOs. I made ones with eyeballs.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're saying.
They roll. Like there were little eyeballs where the eyeball can roll inside and you move around. So when you roll the dice, you'll see the eyeball.
Pokemon is
okay. Hit A. That's how they make the detective special 1911. Yeah, see, Alan, I mean, if that's the case, I should have a gun safe full of guns. Cookie, I did not say anything about micro.
Smitty strikes back.
Okay, I'm not sure if she's going to go to
wait, clipping. You with me? If you didn't make it in,
right
get
now.
yourself into the audience. Enter the room code.
And she didn't cough most of the day. I didn't have to give her cough medicine. So it seems like she may have turned the corner. We'll see how she sleeps or how she is in the morning. She'll come back to
You'll
school.
go head to head against someone else.
But she's doing good. Thank you, Cookie. Cookie runs Hawaii.
Oh, yes, points. You score points.
He wins
based on the
Hawaii, and are you bringing me back a pineapple?
Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
I don't know why I have the safety dance song stuck in my head today. That's one of my kids.
Oh, my connection lagged out. It's not letting me do anything.
Just give it a sec. You still got most of 30 seconds.
Okay, I'll need some. AdSense is okay. I don't understand AdSense some days.
Almost out of time. Don't forget your safety quips.
Because I can shoot right. I can shoot straight to Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Starts.
Aw, Cookie Mon.
Prompt number 1 is the most boring reality TV contest would feature competitive blank.
You'll have to let me know how the flights go. You'll have to let me know. You'll have to keep me posted, Cookie. I haven't been to Hawaii in a long time.
Oh. Ouch.
Moving right along. After juggling chainsaws, the next skill to master is blank. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Okay.
Ron,
how do you put them back on if both of them are gone? Like
the innocent thing you could type that would result in a Twitter fight. Okay, choose your favorite.
Wow.
Okay, what's next? A great name for a superhero who can communicate with cats. All right, people, it's voting time.
I know which one I'm voting for, and it's not my answer. Aw, thanks, Sweet Bait. I'm still behind everybody.
A cute nickname for your butt.
Oh.
And we're
Someone show Weedbait how the keyboard works.
She said she was having connectivity.
Yeah, the thing like lagged out and the screen went gray and wouldn't let me type.
See those scores.
It's okay. And McDome is out in front.
We could change that.
So if round 1 was an appetizer, round 2 is a substantial meal. Double the points, double the indigestion.
Yes. And that's halftime.
I mean, Cookie, that's okay. I'm cool if you snore. I can ignore it. I slept in. I can ignore just about everything.
Okay, let's see what you've wrought.
I'm just saying.
Kicking things
I
off,
can ignore it.
what is a sexy vampire's biggest turnoff? Okay, show some
I would have
love.
said garlic bread.
Garlic bread is fun.
I mean, I am the Romanian vampire according to some people early on in this channel.
That's because they're just jealous of your beautiful, fair complexion.
Yeah, Cookie, I'm good.
And both came up with the turtleneck.
Small people. I'm used to people in other bedrooms. It's all good.
And 50-50 on just 2 votes.
And next is, let's say you have writer's block during a comedy game.
What's up?
Tomorrow? You off tomorrow?
No, I work, but I'm done earlier.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, everybody, pick
I think I'm done around like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Why? What's up?
No. Do you start super early or do you start at like 9?
I start at like 1.
Okay. I'll probably pop over and see you.
All right.
I think Micro's going to school. We'll see.
Next we have what you never want to hear after the
I'm
word.
running into Trader Joe's or to Whole Foods.
The rich people food stores.
No, my kids have dairy allergies, and that's the only place they need vegan
Very
shit.
interesting what the voting comes out to this time.
I want to know why it's not. I'm here to talk to you about your extended car warranty.
See, I would have
Ron,
said, don't
when
worry,
do-
Loki's only a half a mile away.
You were to say low
What?
sperm count.
What about a half mile away?
I would have said the thing you don't want to hear is Loki's only a half mile away.
I wouldn't be surprised if the dairy-free milk from Trader Joe's was cheaper than the grocery store up the road from us, because they overcharge for like everything.
Oh yeah, it is.
Scandal will rock.
The oat milk's cheaper there. 'Cause remember, I got the brown sugar oat milk creamer for coffee too.
And now pick your favorite.
I knew if you refer those scammers to the Gaza Strip. Yeah, like seriously.
McNome is walking away with it tonight.
Oh yeah.
Cosmic Gnome has been waiting this one out.
Yeah, he's been definitely
more, but how
doing
does
his
he
thing.
score?
Got McNome.
Okay, that was not intentional.
We love the mayor.
The short, the 5 inches of sexy, the McNome.
Oh, we're gonna see if I can beat Opal's low score and get 0.
Did Opal just like sign in?
It wasn't Opal that got that. It was
I'm going to send each
it
of
was
you a
Basil.
prompt that requires 3 separate
You are
responses.
married. Hey
Pretty
Sandy,
cool.
when we start the Markle trailer, you're gonna like join me because I always
You'll be
Sandy,
putting
your
in
comments during
your
trailer like
Schmitty.
they keep me going. So at least Sandy epic comments. Although she's not. At least this time I don't have to like make fun of the chick that looks like the girl from The Ring, because that's straight up what Letitia Stout looked like. The creepy thing from The Ring. Sandy, you have to come visit Sandy. Come to Pennsylvania. Come visit me and Boom. I feel like next summer, I need to have like a party. All the Lair members that want to show up, come on, because that won't end badly.
We bait's done. Right along with McNome.
That's because Boom is the best. The bestest. Bestest Boom.
Okay, we're down to Ron and Sandy.
And
now
Boom, you
Sandy.
never answered my Lady Hex question that I texted you.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna show you in the yearbook.
Or you could just tell me.
I mean, I could.
Make 3 bold
You know,
predictions
whenever I
that are
actually get to
good
come
enough
over and
to
hang
win
out.
here.
We've been missing each other so damn much.
Well, I'm not the one that slept till 5 today. Well,
Okay,
I
well,
also
that's
didn't.
not my fault. That's the fault of the drugs.
I also didn't
And
want
the
Micro
red
to give
cl-
you.
or the
I didn't
red
want Micro to
cherry.
give you. Do you want Micro to puke on you or give you the plague? No.
That is a valid point. So we're gonna blame Opal that I can't come over and hang out.
Everybody blame Opal. Will it be held on Kensington?
Sorry, Boom. Schmitty got
Yoda,
you.
Anubis not
Yoda
holding it on
is the one-
Kensington.
Opal is the one who said to tell you yada yada yada.
Opal's also my ex, according to people.
Who's your favorite?
Aw. Although, whoever wrote that, just so you know, our squirrel is allergic to nuts.
Yes, very allergic.
I love the fact that our squirrel is allergic to nuts.
Bad news. They
I'll
now
like
take away
point
your
that out.
pool card if you like blank, blank, or blank.
Yeah, Cookie, I have to email you. I have stuff to tell you. And you'll have to fill me in on how the family's doing and how Dad's doing.
All right. Vote
Oh my
for
god,
one.
we're full of Peeps. Ugh. For some reason, Boom. Micro was like obsessed with Peeps this year.
Ew.
They gave them to her at school. And then Minnie heard what happens if you microwave them.
Oh
and
my
then,
god.
And Minnie spent 2 hours cleaning my microwave.
Nice.
Because I was big mad.
Oh hell yeah!
And-
Don't make
Opal, look at that.
And Boom just tied for the lowest score with
Amanda.
Basil and Opal.
Nice.
Opal's never. No, Opal has never achieved a score of 0.
He hasn't.
Mm-mm. Nope.
That's amazing.
Okay, well,
He has never
Congratulations,
gotten a
Mr.
0 score.
Okay.
I think the smallest score he's ever gotten was like 850.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it a night and sleep. What I will say is, I'm gonna pop up. I'm not sure what time. I'm gonna pop up a daytime stream tomorrow, and I'll cover the back history on the Markle thing while they're doing jury selection. So as soon as we have a jury and can go to opening arguments, everyone's got the back history since they've already been like two of the people in the conspiracy have already been convicted. So I'll cover that tomorrow.
I thought the hitman himself just copped.
He did, but the wife's already been to trial. See, Alan, I did not try Peeps Pepsi. It scares me. Although I did try.
The Peeps Pepsi wasn't actually that bad.
No, that's got to be bad. No, there is. They just had. What was it? It was like Pepsi, whatever. It came out like for graduation, like Pepsi Celebration or like Pepsi Random Word, and it tasted like bubblegum and Pepsi. It was disgusting. Done with weird Pepsi.
That does sound pretty awful.
Yeah, it was one of the new Pepsis.
Yeah.
But yes, everybody like, subscribe. Thank Patty for gifting subscriptions. Thank you, Mayor, for the gifted subscription. We love you all, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow during the day. Bye, loves.
Good night.
Later.
Good night.